Question number 11, the Honourable Ginny Andersen.
Tēnā
When
koe.
the House is quite quiet.
Tēnā koe e te mangai o te whare. My question is to the Minister responsible for economic growth. Does she agree with the statement of the Minister of Finance that, quote, cost of living relief is on its way? If so, why?
The Honourable Nicola Willis.
Well, Mr Speaker, yes. As Minister of Finance, I made that statement last year when announcing tax relief that benefited millions of New Zealand households. Changes to income tax thresholds, the in-work tax credit and other measures made around $1.9 million New Zealand households better off, on average by $60 a fortnight. Households with children were even better off, on average by $78 a fortnight. All superannuitants were better off, and members opposite voted against it.
Why is administrative inflation the highest it's been since 1990?
Well, Mr Speaker, the largest driver of that is rates increases, which is why on this side of the House we have the courage to investigate caps on rates rises, which her leader seems to think would be a terrible thing.
Why should families carry the burden of higher costs, such as public transport and vehicle registrations, when those pressures stem directly from her government's decision to cut spending and raise fees?
Well, Mr Speaker, I am very concerned by price increases in the economy, which is why under this government we're targeting inflation between 1 to 3% with a mid-band of 2%. I understand that the approach of that member and her party is to advocate for higher price increases across the economy with an inflation midpoint of 2.5%, which would mean higher prices for everything.
Is the reason that 60% of New Zealanders still rank the cost of living as their #1 concern due to her government continually hiking up fees that Kiwis are forced to pay?
Mr Speaker, no.
Is the reason that Kiwis are losing faith with National's ability to manage the economy due to her empty promises that relief is on its way, while she continues to hike fees that just make the cost of living even worse?
Well, Mr Speaker, no. If we're going to talk about empty promises, let's talk about crocodile tears, because if that member really cared about the cost of living and providing income relief to New Zealand households, she would have voted for tax relief and she would vote for the increases in the family boost rebate that this party will soon bring to the House.